Hi everyone, my name's Daniel and today I'm going to be showing you footage shot with 9 different 360 cameras. The footage is going to come up one at a time, around about 25 seconds each time. You'll have time to look around and there'll be an image of the camera on the screen so you'll see which one we're looking at, and I'm just going to give you a bit of information about it and what I think. So this is the GoPro Fusion. It's one of the most expensive 360 cameras, but it's also one of the best. It can shoot in 5.2K resolution, and as you can see the dynamic range is great, and overall this is one of the best 360 cameras for video. Okay, the next camera is the Yi360 VR, which can also shoot in 5K resolution, but it's much cheaper than the GoPro Fusion. Now, it doesn't have as many features, but I do think that the video is nearly as good, if not a little bit better, depending on the light circumstances. So yeah, this is the Yi360 VR, and it's one of the cheapest cameras that can shoot in 5K. Okay, so this next video was shot with the Ricoh Theta V, which is one of the top 4K 360 cameras. Now this is because it has excellent optics, the lenses are very high quality, so the dynamic range is awesome, it can shoot very detailed video, the colors are really popping and really vibrant. So yeah, out of all the 4K cameras, I would say that this is the best for 360 video. Whether it beats the 5K cameras remains to be seen, I'll let you compare that later, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite 360 cameras for video. So this is shot with the Verb 360, sorry, and this is another 5K camera, 5.7K. It's not as good as the other 5K cameras, I think, but it has other features. It's water resistant, it's got loads of sensors, and it's got some special kind of augmented overlay features. But the video is good, but not as good as some of the other 5K cameras. Now this is a Vuzix 360. This can shoot in 4K and it can actually shoot in 3D, but this isn't a 3D video, so you can't actually see the 3D aspect. The 4K video here isn't that good, to be honest, compared to some of the other cameras, but yeah, you would get this to shoot in 3D to view on a VR headset, so it's kind of missing the point, this example, but this is what it looks like anyway. Okay, this is the Insta360 one of the cheapest 360 cameras out right now, and it does a pretty good job of shooting in 4K, it shoots 4K video resolution in 360, and it does an okay job. There is less detail, it's certainly a bit more fuzzy, and the dynamic range isn't nearly as good as some other cameras, but for the price, it's one of the best value. Okay, next up is the Mi Sphere, which is again one of the cheaper 360 cameras. It can shoot in 4K, however, it's kind of been upgraded from 3.5, so it's not as good as some other cameras. I mean, for the price and for the resolution it has, the video looks good, but it's more of a photo camera than a video camera. So you should get this if you want to shoot 360 photos. Okay, next up is the Rilo, and as you can see, the color difference is quite extreme here. It always shoots very warm video for some reason. You can adjust this in the app very quickly, but the Rilo still shoots very good quality, fairly average I would say compared to the others. The main advantage of the Rilo is when it's moving, it stabilizes video almost perfectly, so that's why you would get the Rilo, not necessarily for the video quality. Okay, and last up is the Gear 360, which is probably the cheapest 360 camera out of all of them. Unfortunately, it's also the worst. It shoots 4K video, but the lenses are pretty bad. So you would get this if you just wanted to spend the least amount of money for your camera, and you can almost get it for free sometimes if you have a Samsung phone. Okay, and here is a comparison of all of these cameras kind of together. So I've just kind of split them into 9 different sections and all pointing at the same location, this tower in Canary Wharf, and you can see the difference here. So just look around and you can definitely see the difference in color, in resolution, in how fuzzy the image is, and the dynamic range, the details. So just take a look, and they're all labeled. So yeah, you can see kind of more clearly now the difference. If I had to choose one, I would probably go with the GoPro Fusion. Well, actually, I can't really choose one because there are so many different kind of things to consider. But the top 3 for me are the GoPro Fusion, the E360, and the Ricoh Theta V, and that's just for video. But keep in mind that there is a lot more to 360 cameras than just the video. There's photos, there's stabilization, there's whether it's waterproof, how good the sound is. So yeah, keep that in mind. This is just a comparison of kind of the top 9 360 cameras for video, just video. It was going to be 10, but one of them ran out of battery, so I didn't get to use it, but it's not one of the important ones, so it's fine. So yeah, I hope you found this useful. This was just kind of a quick comparison with almost nearly all the 360 cameras that I own, just to see how good the video quality was and how they compare with each other. As you can see, there is a big difference, even though they all shoot fairly similar resolutions. The lenses and how they deal with color and detail make them very different. So yeah, let me know what you think. Which one do you think was the best? Which one was the worst? Which one would you buy? Which one wouldn't you buy? You can also check the description below to see where you can buy all of these cameras. And if you need more information on any of these cameras, then check out my website 360cameras.com. I've got reviews on basically all of these cameras and plenty more comparisons and pretty much everything you need to know about every 360 camera. So yeah, that's also in the description, so check it out. But yeah, I hope this has been useful. So again, I will see you next time. Feel free to subscribe if you need some more information on 360 cameras. Got plenty more coming up. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.